Katrina Hall. Welcome to my bookshelf. Today I will be doing a book haul video with all of these lovely titles. Oh dear goodness. Right there. They're all so beautiful and nice. Oh dear goodness gracious. Okay, let's put those down.
Okay, so in today's video, there are no spoilers at all. I'm just giving you brief summaries of all of the lovelies, and then we'll be done. So, just brief summaries today. So you don't have to leave. Hooray!
Okay, so the first book today is called If I Stay by Gayle Forman. It's about a girl named Mia who plays the cello, and everything in her life is going really well right now. She had her audition with Juilliard, and she has an awesome boyfriend and a loving family. And then one day everything, of course, changes. And her family gets in a car crash, and Mia wakes up in the hospital. She wakes up and is able to see herself while she's in a coma. So she can walk around almost like a ghost, but slightly different. And she has to decide whether she wants to stay on Earth and live out the rest of her life, or if she wants to let herself die. And so it is a really interesting read. I really recommend it. I have actually finished it. This is the first book out of my book haul that I read, so it was really good. The second book on my book haul is called Where She Went by Gayle Forman. It is the sequel to If I Stay, and I went ahead and picked it up when I was at the bookstore because I looked at its Goodreads, and a lot of people said it was really worth reading if you've read If I Stay. So these two, they go together. First one's If I Stay, the second one is called Where She Went. And it's supposedly really good. It has really good ratings, and I'm really excited to read it. It focuses on a different aspect of the story, and it's later in time. So I think this one takes place 3 years after this book. So it should be really interesting. I'm really excited to read that one as well. The third book on my book haul list is called The Knife of Never Letting Go, and that's by Ness. I found this book at the used bookstore near my house for about $5. I was celebrating. It's been on my list of want to reads for a while. It has a really good rating on Goodreads, and I've heard some good things about it. It's part of the Chaos Walking series. And I don't really know that much about it, but the back says, Prentice Town isn't like other towns. Everyone can hear everyone else's thoughts in an overwhelming, never-ending stream of noise. Just a month away from his birthday that will make him a man, Todd and his dog, Maciel, whose thoughts Todd can hear too, whether he wants to or not, stumble upon an area of complete silence. They find that in a town where privacy is impossible, something terrible has been hidden. A secret so awful that Todd and Maciel must run for their lives. But how do you escape when your pursuers can hear your every thought? So that sounds pretty twisted. I'm really excited to read it. As I said before, I've been wanting to read it for a while, so we'll see how this goes. Book talks for all these will be up later. Okay, so for the fourth book on my book haul today, you guys might judge me for this, but it's called How to Be a Villain by Zawacki. So, I'm going to learn how to be a villain, guys. It's going to be awesome. It's kind of a comedy book, but it looks really interesting, and I thought it looked fun, and it was cheap, so why not? Okay, so the next book on my book haul today is called Paper Towns by John Green. And if you haven't heard of John Green, then you're uncultured, and you need to read something by John Green. I loved The Fault in Our Stars, and that was the first John Green book that I ever read, and it was amazing. And so I went, and after I read The Fault in Our Stars, I read Looking for Alaska, and that one was really good as well. I really enjoyed that one. And then I decided to go ahead and pick up Paper Towns, and they're making a movie out of Paper Towns, which is really exciting. And it has Nat Wolff in it, so of course read the book before the movie as always. And Paper Towns is about a boy named Quentin Jacobson, and he goes on a quest to find the real Margot. The next book on my book haul is called Control by Lydia Kang, and I found out about this book from the Booksplosion read-alongs.
And now, for the inside of the cover because I don't know anything else about the book. I can't really give you a summary because I don't know what it's about.
Lydia Benton loves working in the science lab because it gives her a sense of control. When she and her sister and father leave town to move to another state, an accident eviscerates their lives. And it's only the beginning of the changes to come. Control is a luxury Zelia may never possess again, not unless she gives up the idea of being reunited with her sister and her first chance to fall in love. This is an unputdownable, is that a word? Unputdownable? I guess. Intense romantic thriller set in 2150 in a world of automatic cards, nightclubs with auditory ecstasy drugs. It's kind of risky. Downloadable perfume and guys with forearms. Control is about the human genetic mistakes that society wants to forget and the way that outcasts can turn out to be heroes. So, I am super excited to read this. And the last book today in my book haul is called Tease by Maciel. It's a social awareness book, so it's kind of, when I read the synopsis, it kind of reminded me of 13 Reasons Why. I really love these kind of contemporary novels because they really just make you think and they make you realize that everything you do really can affect other people and that you need to be aware of it. And let me see. The book jacket is hard to read because it's shiny, but I'm going to try my best here. It says, Emily Putnam is dead, and it's all Sarah Wharton's fault. At least that's what everyone seems to think. Sarah, along with her best friend and 3 other classmates, have been criminally charged for the bullying and harassment that led to Emma's shocking suicide. Just take a second to take that all in. This book is about the bully and how the bully is dealing with the aftermath of what her bullying has done to someone. And I think that's really important. I think that for teenage girls, this is something that you should really look into because it's an important thing. Bullying is a huge topic, and I think it should definitely be addressed in books like this. That concludes my book haul today. Again, the books in today's book haul were If I Stay, Where She Went, The Knife of Never Letting Go, How to Be a Villain, Paper Towns, Control, and Tease.
So, lovely books for everyone. They're so gorgeous. Have a good day. I'm Katrina Hall from Books and Such. Bye guys, I'll talk to you later.